Hello everyone, this is Perambres, and today I will talk about 10 JRPG that are 10 out of 10 to me. Thanks a lot for Chicken Fillet, John, for asking me to talk about them. It was a lot of fun to replay some of them and to capture some footage for it. uh, it's always fun to talk about our favorite games. So my first game that we'll talk about is Shining Force. Ah, this one, I still remember the first time I played it. I did play Shining in the Darkness before that, and I thought, hey, that's not the same kind of game. Oh, that's strategy game. Oh, that's so much fun. uh, but that game is interesting because all character beside one can be quite good. The one that is no good is Yogurt. All his status as one and will stay that way even if you level up. But it's kind of a mascot for the team. But every character, even the weakest one, can get very strong if you take the time to climb them. And the strategy is not that hard, but it's a lot of fun to do. That's for sure. My next game, it's gonna be Lunar the Silver Star on the Sega CD, the original one. I still remember playing that game. It was so interesting. I love the fight also. That is simple, but your character have a certain amount of move that they can do, like the monster, and a certain amount of attack they can do at each round. So it's a bit of strategy on how you will place your character before the fight. I had so much fun, but also what impressed me about that game was the cutscene. Wow. It was so impressive for the time. It was, I think, my first game with cutscene like that, and they had a ton of them as you run through the game. It was so interesting, so it was so impressive to see all my character of the game coming to life with the voice and acting of each of them. It was still impressive. And to this day, I think I could recite all of the cutscene by heart. This is how much I played that game. Great memories. Can't wait to play it again. My next game is Wild Arm. Just the intro of the game with that intro, with the music and the anime that they show us. Just listen to it. I love this intro so much. But beside that, it's fun the way that also the story it is play. You pick one of the three characters at the start, and you do a little bit of story with them, and then you do the other one by one, and after that they join up to continue the adventure. It's a great mix of Far West and future time for sure, because there's a lot of futuristic thing in there. But it's so well done. The music is so good. The game is quite fun. My next game is gonna be Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time. This one is an interesting one. I like it because the fact that your main character can play all the different life, as they call it, in that game. It's a different job, it's different way that you can play the game. But unlike the first one, this one has a lot of quality of life. Like you can change on the fly any kind of life that you have unlocked, and that's quite fun. Say like you have multiple fighting kind of life, like the paladin or the archer or the mage, or the gathering one, like the fisher, or the woodcutter, or the miner, to harvest a couple of things. And of course, you have the crafting life, when you can do things with the thing that you gather, like the blacksmith or the woodworker, and even a tailorer, and a cooker. And you can do the cooking too. It's a lot of fun. It's a very slow game, a lot of grinding, but that's part of the game. You take your time. Sure, you could pick only one life and go through all the game, no problem. But this is not my kind of way to play those games. I take the time, I level up every class to the max that I can, and then I continue the story and take my time. I play over another 100 hours on it, that's for sure. So, another one of these great games is Lufia 2. That one is such a great one, with a great story, with a lot of different characters. And also it's interesting that you also have some capsule monster, as they call it, the little monster in the corner, the white blob, and you can collect 7 different kind of of these monsters that you don't control, but you feed to make them grow, and they become stronger and they help you in the fight. Just little thing. There's also a dungeon that you have to do, a dungeon crawler kind of. Everything is random, and you can find some great item in there too. The story is quite nice. Okay, we know how the game finished because of this is a prequel of the first, and then the first one at the beginning you see the end of that game. Okay, they still surprise us with other things, but still quite a lot of fun. It's nice to see that story. Next, we're going to have War Song. This is really a fun strategy game. I love that you have a big army also that you're controlling. You have your main character and a big army that each unit worth 10 units, and you have to fight the other big army like that, and you're trying to control it to to beat the other army. It's always better to kill the little one before killing the general, because when you kill the general, all the army disappeared and you lose all this XP that you need, because you cannot grind in that game. It's quite hard. I know they remade it with the Langrisser series. They redid the first two some years ago. They make it way too easy though. But still, it's a lot of fun. I love this kind of strategy game. I cannot recommend it enough, and I cannot wait to play it again. So much fun. Next, we will have Grandia 2. This one is a lot of fun too. I like the story of that one. It's quite interesting. Of course, it's about the evil church trying to summon a big demon that you have to fight. But also the fight are quite interesting in that game, as you have two kind of attack. A combo attack and a critical attack. The combo attack, you do 2 attack, quite strong, but the critical attack, it can counter the attack of a monster if the attack is between the after you enter the command before the act. If you hit an enemy in that time, he cancel his attack and he go back into the line to prepare his next attack. When you have only one character, it's harder to play, but when you have multiple characters, you can jungle the monster quite a lot. It's a lot of fun. Next, we're going with Pokemon Conquest. This one is a great mix of Pokemon and the Romance of Three Kingdoms story. You play all the general from these world, and every general has a Pokemon that is max affinity with, and it's fun to try to find every one of them. The strategy game is quite interesting. I think it's not that hard if I remember correctly. Maybe because I grind too much. I play well over 100 hours on that one, just trying to find the right combination for every general. A lot of fun. I'm glad that I beat it, and I can't wait to play it again. Then we'll go with Bravely Default. Oh, this one is so good too. I love that RPG that you have a lot of control on everything. The class that your character will learn, and also you can even lower the attack, the random encounter, and also make the combat appear more often too. And that's always nice to have a lot of control. And Bravely Default is also not just the name of the game, it's also 2 commands that you can do and the fight. The default being the defense when you accumulate turn, and the Bravely, it's when you use additional, you can go make additional turn each turn. So you can either go into the negative turn, so you have to wait a couple of turns before you can attack again, or if you do a couple of default beforehand and accumulate them, you can do multiple attack on the same turn. It's a great strategy, and further in the game I was doing it right from the start, going negative and killing all the enemies before they could attack, so I didn't mind. The 4 characters are quite fun too. I still do the Mergurger from Idea from time to time. It's still a great RPG with a great story, and I love the multiple class that you can master and everything. I did master all the class, did help for the end. The ending is such an epic fight. Go see the music, the serpent eating the ground. Such an amazing sound. Can't wait to play that again someday. And finally, my 10th game will be Octopath Traveler. Another one that I have so much fun with. I still remember when I heard about that game. I did try the demo. I played like just a couple minutes and I said, yep, going to buy that game. I buy it and I play. I did all 8 story, and I did have a lot of fun with it. A lot of people complain that there's too much grinding in that game, and for me, there was not too much grinding. There was a lot of exploration to do. There was so many side dungeon and side everything to explore that if you do everything as you encounter them, you will get enough experience to beat the game. No problem. I don't remember grinding at all. I did fight every fight I was encountering. The only part I did grind was for the optional boss at the end, after you finish the game. It was quite hard, that one. That one I had to grind a lot to beat it. But it was nice. The part where you go, you meet a couple of boss that complete all the side story quite well. It's very well done. I'm quite happy to have played it. I can't wait to play the other Octopaths someday. So that was my 10 RPG that I think that are 10 out of 10. Even if there's nothing's perfect in any of them, I still think they are quite great and they deserve the 10 from me. So I wish you the best. Take care, everyone, and see you next time. Spare out.